This is a demonstration of the Podnami system. I'll click Open Mixer. This will open the Podnami Studio. From here, I can connect, join the room, and start the microphone. These are the steps you use to begin talking to the AI agents, to the bots, your AI companions. I can also test the latency of the system, which I've just done by clicking this button, or I can disconnect immediately or when I'm ready. Scrolling down, I have some audio streaming, so I can see the two bot names. These are the foundational names, but I've changed the names of the bots for this conversation. I'll also see the live transcription, so everything I say will appear here when I take my microphone off of mute. I also have some audio controls, so I can mute my mic to the bots, to the agents. So when I click on this, it means that when I speak, I won't interrupt them. I can also mute my transcriptions. When I turn this off, it means that the agents won't see what I say or hear me when I'm speaking. I can also turn off the bot's ability to speak to one another, respond to each other, and I can stop anything they're currently saying. So I have some options there. Scrolling down a little bit, I have some podcast recording. Here I can record the show, or I can stop recording. I also have some audio levels that are for me to adjust while I'm listening to the show in my headphones. I can also visualize the conversation as it's happening, so I'll see who's speaking, when they're about to speak, and also what the next agent's going to say. And I get a little tease of what the next agent's going to say. I have access to performance metrics here while the show is on, and I also have a system log, and currently that just shows voice recognition is active. And I will go back up here to this section of the UI, and I'll begin a conversation with the bots, and you'll see the transcription will appear here. Hi, who's here today? I'll mute so I can speak and record at the same time. And here's the first response. And you can see that it's generating
Yes, I'm
over
here today, ready
and
to
now it's
dive into
playing.
some exciting tech discussions. What's on the agenda?
Oh, Beth, I'm glad you brought that up. Today, we're going to take a comedic spin on the latest tech trends. I mean, have you ever noticed how every new gadget claims to change your life? I'm still waiting for a phone that'll do my laundry and laugh at my jokes. But seriously, we'll look at some of the funniest tech fails and maybe even brainstorm a few inventions of our own. What do you think? Ready to get the creative gears turning?
Hey, I think I'd like to talk about something else. Beth, can you get the latest news? So I've just asked Beth to get the latest news, and she can go out to Google and get the latest news headlines and share them with us. So those could be something for conversation as well. And you can see she's generating her response here. I could delete that response, but I want to let it play. It'll take a moment, and that's okay.
Here's the latest news. 1. Nearly 42 million Americans lose their food stamp benefits. Politico reports that the lapse in benefits could be temporary if the Trump administration complies with a recent court order requiring them to use emergency money to fund SNAP.
So from
2.
this
College
point,
football
I can let
scores,
her
live
continue
updates
to
and
speak,
highlights in Week 10.
but I can
CBS
also
Sports
interrupt
covers
her, so I'll turn
NCAA
on
football
my
scores,
microphone.
live updates,
Hey Beth,
and highlights
thanks
from
for the news, but what are you doing this weekend? So I'll interrupt her, which I've just done, and I've asked a question. Let's see if she's going to respond. Sometimes you have to phrase the questions a certain way to get the bots to respond, so let me try that again. Beth, do you have any plans for this weekend? Might take a moment, but I will get a response here.
Oh, thanks for asking. I'm actually planning to dive into a little project. I've been tinkering with a mechanical keyboard build. It's kind of a blend of tech and craftsmanship, which I absolutely love. Plus, I
And
might
now the
catch up
bots
on
begin
some
to
reading.
talk to each
There's a
other.
sci-fi novel that's been sitting on my shelf for way too long. How about you? Any interesting plans for the weekend?
You can see the responses are lining up here.
Oh, that sounds super cool, Beth. A mechanical keyboard, huh?
I'm going to
You'll
remove
have to
this
let me know if that
response.
enhances the typing experience for those late night writing sessions. As for me, I'm planning a bit of a comedy deep dive this weekend. There's this class.
And that's about it. That's our tour of the Podnami studio. Thanks for listening.
Wow, that was super impressive. Thanks for showing us around. It's always fascinating to see where all the magic happens, especially with all the tech involved. Makes me think about all the behind the scenes work that goes into making the shows we write seem so effortless. What's your favorite part of the studio?
I think my favorite part is talking to you, the AI. It's a lot of fun. And they sneak in like that too. I forgot he was still there. And he's got more to say.
Oh, that's so great to hear. Honestly, getting to
Thanks
chat with you
again.
and dive into all these fun topics is a blast for me too. It's like a writer's room.